In today's video, I show you how to make a really nice light cake to go with your cup of tea or coffee. We've got just normal sponge cake, then cream with a pudding, vanilla pudding, and some jelly with strawberry. And we've got a lot of it to go with a cup of tea or coffee. Really nice and delicious, really easy and simple. So I'm going to show you step by step how to make it at home. In today's video, I show you how to make a really nice light cake to go with your cup of tea or coffee. We've got just normal sponge cake, then cream with a pudding, vanilla pudding, and some jelly with strawberry. And we've got a lot of it to go with a cup of tea or coffee. Really nice and delicious, really easy and simple. So I'm going to show you step by step how to make it at home. First, we're gonna set the oven, put the oven on for 180 Celsius or 160 if you've got fan oven. Okay, we're gonna start with a base. We'll need 5 tablespoons of flour, cake flour. Then we'll need 5 tablespoons of granulated sugar and 5 large eggs. I've got those eggs from the farmer, so I'll be using them. So that's ingredients for a cake, and we'll need just a pinch of salt to go with the egg whites. We're gonna start with separating egg yolks from egg whites. So we're just gonna put the egg yolks in here. We're gonna beat the egg whites with a pinch of salt until nice and stiff in a stand mixer. Egg from the farmer, look at the egg yolks. That's how it should be. We're gonna add a pinch of salt and we're gonna mix it until stiff. Add 5 tablespoons of sugar, but one at a time. Here it's nice and fluffy. That's a cake base, and you can see the air bubbles, which is a good sign of fluffy cake. What we want to do, we don't want to lose the fluffiness, so we're not going to use the mixer. We're going to add now 5 tablespoons of flour, cake flour, but we're going to add 1 tablespoon at a time. Mix it with a silicone spatula, like basically combine it but still keep it the air bubbles to make sure our cake is fluffy. It's very, very important. You want to, can you see, mix all that dry flour from very bottom as well. So just be careful, you don't want to leave that. Once this cake batter is ready, we're gonna get baking tin. We're gonna put some butter on the bottom so the paper can stick to it. And then on the baking paper, we're gonna put a little bit of butter, and then we're gonna put our cake batter. And we're gonna bake it for 35 minutes. You will see once it's ready. If you're gonna still have some bits of flour, once you mix it and transfer your cake mixture to here, don't worry, you can still mix it in the baking pan with a spatula. And we're going to bake it for 35 minutes, as I told you. A cake base is baked, so we're gonna take it out straight away from the oven after it's baked. We're not leaving it in a oven. That's how it looks like. Okay, now we're gonna do vanilla flavor pudding. We're gonna combine this pudding, not like per instruction, but we're gonna combine with 300 milliliters of milk only. And we want full fat milk for full flavor because it's better in bakes if you use full fat milk, normal milk, rather than, you know, semi-skimmed or skimmed, which doesn't taste, it tastes like water sometimes. So you want full fat milk when you're baking cake. 300 milliliters, we're gonna boil it. Why 300 milliliters? Because that's less than per instruction, because we want to have it quite thick, because obviously it's gonna go on top of a cake. So we're gonna bake it now and cool it down. Got to say, if you're buying one, get one with sugar already added. If not, just add 2 tablespoons of sugar and it will be the same thing. I will show you how good it is when you're gonna put some butter on bottom of a baking tray. Ta-da! That's how easy it is to take the cake out later. My vanilla flavor, and it has to be thick as this, as you can see here. This is the right consistency you want, very thick. You do need to cool it down completely before you can do anything else with it. Got more cream now, and it's much nicer, nice and smooth. What we're gonna do, we're gonna put it out, put the strawberry in, press it in, and we'll put it in the fridge for a bit. now you want to level it up a little bit. And now we're gonna add some fresh strawberries like I showed you before. Put it in here and push it. Put it in the fridge for like 10 minutes and then we're gonna put jelly. Our cake has been in the fridge for about 30 minutes. Now we're gonna put a jelly which is getting thicker. I'm gonna be adding jelly with a spoon so it doesn't soak in too much. Okay, now we're gonna leave it in the fridge for about at least 4 hours before we can cut it. But just perfect enough. Okay, we have taken it out the cake. We shouldn't, but my daughter wants to try some. You should keep it for at least, you know, a bit longer until everything is nice and cold. But if you can't wait like us, you can take it out to try a bit. And this is our cake, perfect for Women's Day, as today. So, and we've got a lot of it for a nice cup of, to go with a cup of tea or coffee.